Now, all of the interior doors in the house are solid one-piece doors made out of medium density fiberboard, or MDF, from Willamette Industries. And the door is actually manufactured by Bolection, and we're lucky enough to have Robert Stewart with us today from Bolection. Hey, Robert.
Hi, Michael. Nice to be here.
Thanks for joining us. Explain to me a little bit about medium density fiberboard and why you chose that instead of a solid wood door.
Well, medium density fiberboard is basically made from sawmill waste. They take chips and planer shavings and they manufacture the board out of it.
So we're not cutting down any trees to make this door?
No, it's typically made just from sawmill waste.
Yeah.
What we like about it in our production is that it's a very uniform material and allows us to infinite design flexibility in our product.
Okay, now behind you we have a solid wood door, standard 6-panel door.
Right.
Explain to us a little bit about the anatomy of a door and the pieces that make it up.
A typical door is made up of various components. You've got the stiles on the outside of the door, the vertical components. You've got mullions in the center, vertical components. You've got rails, which are horizontal components. And you've got panels. And they'll be different depending upon the type layout of the door.
Okay, now why did you decide not to go with a solid wood door?
Well, one of the big problems with a standard made door, style rail door, is that because of changes in humidity that occur in every house, you're going to have movement between this panel, which is these components are glued together, this is left floating. And in the winter, you'll see lines, and often in the summer as well, you can get this panel moving from your rail.
It'll pull out from there and from the mullion in there and stuff. I had a library with a stained door and it got a crack down through on the panel. So just moisture changes, heat changes, wood's expanding and contracting.
With this product, we're able to manufacture many different designs, and because it is all one piece, the panel and the rails and the stiles are all together, you're never going to have that separation. It's a paint and forget product.
Paint and forget, I like that. We're going to paint it one time, we're never going to worry about it again.
Right. Another version of the doors in the house would be this combination, which shows the arched top panels like you have, but combine as well an arched top rail, where in a double door application makes a very elegant opening.
Yeah.
And Michael, one of the unique features of our doors is the fact that we square all our 90-degree corners, even though it's manufactured in a milling machine.
And then how about as far as price? Now this is a big door. If we got this in solid wood instead of the medium density fiberboard and we had separate panels and everything, how would the cost compare?
Well, especially when you get into complicated doors with curves and circles and things like that, this is going to be much, much more price competitive than you would get in a style and rail type door.
Okay, so good price. We're not going to cut down any trees to manufacture it or anything like that, and we can do any style that we want.
Exactly.
I like that a lot. Now in the other room, I know we're supposed to saw some doors in half. Let's go take a look.
Sure, great.
Now, Robert, someone's already cut our medium density fiberboard door open, and it's obvious to see from this angle that it is just one solid piece, isn't it?
Right, like I said, it's just all out of one sheet so that there are no separate components to the door itself.
So we're never going to pull apart?
Never.
Never going to have a problem with paint or stain or anything like that?
Not at all.
Now, we talked about the medium density fiberboard door, we talked about the solid wood door, but most of America has this.
Yeah, this hollow core.
Very, very light. Let me pick it up.
The difference in this type of door is that it is hollow. They've taken a molded skin and laminated it between some cardboard in the center.
Cardboard?
Right.
Okay. Well, we said we were going to cut some doors open, so let's go ahead and fire up the saw and cut right through this door. Really not much there in the way of door, is there, Robert? I mean, just a few pieces of cardboard in the center. That's really all we have, and you squeeze it.
You don't get any sound deadening properties from this type of door. It's very lightweight. Doesn't close very well. If you compare it to one of a solid door like this, there's just really no comparison.
Yeah, none whatsoever. You could put your fist right through this door, couldn't you?
Right, it happens. And with the solid constructed door like this, you can never do that.
What we really want is to make sure that we get a solid one-piece door, but we want it to be a solid one-piece door.
Exactly.
Go ahead and make sure that it's medium density fiberboard. It won't pull apart, crack, won't have a problem with it.
You will never have a problem with a door like this.
Yeah. Well, Robert, thanks for all the help with the doors.
My pleasure being here.